Greetings everyone, this is Mega Beatman here, and today we'll be playing Kirby Superstar, a game that originally came out for the Super Nintendo back in 1996 and released on the Wii's Virtual Console in 2010. And I have to say, it is a very fun game. Very, very exciting. Now, what you see here is that Kirby Superstar is actually a bunch of different games into one. Games like Spring Breeze, Gourmet Race, Dynablade, The Great Cave Offensive, Megaton Punch, and Samurai Kirby. And we see a bunch of different games that we can't play at this time, but we will, as they get unlocked. So let's start with Spring Breeze, shall we? Help! All the food from Dreamland has been stolen. Hurry, Kirby, or everyone will starve. Wait, this plot sounds oddly familiar. Yes, folks, it's practically the plot of Kirby's Dream Land, the very first Kirby game for the Game Boy. Yeah, it's a nice little remake here. First of all, it is nice and colorful and 16-bit graphics. It's all nice and fun. And another thing is, Kirby retains his copy ability that he first gained in Kirby's Adventure. But what you notice here that every time Kirby copies an ability, he also gains what is called the ability hat, and depending on what power he absorbed, the hat is different. Like right now, I've absorbed a Wild Dew, and Kirby gains this Jester hat that is orange and red, and yeah, that's fun. So, you'll notice another major thing coming up on Kirby's Dream Land. Well, between this and Kirby's Dream Land. Well, first of all, what is unique to Kirby Superstar, at least at this point in time, is Kirby has the ability to summon a helper from the copy ability. And what's important about this helper is that the computer can either control him, or you can get a second player controller and have someone else join in on the fun. They can be the helper and help you out, wail on enemies, and it is all fun and good. Give himself a bomb power. So yeah, this game, Spring Breeze, is usually well, it is a remake of the original Kirby Dream Land. King DD is stealing food just like in the original game, and it's up to us to teach him a lesson. So now you're going to notice throughout this playthrough that there will be differences. There are obvious changes. I mean, everything's going to be the same. I mean, it's the first game of this set, and this is good for new players to get used to Kirby, to learn the basics, because the other games in this series are going to be a little harder. I mean, the difficulty will increase as you go for it. And we're our first boss. The typical first boss of every Kirby, Wispy Woods. And, I mean, look at that! This is nothing! I'm destroying him like nothing! And he's dead, just like that. When you dance, the little helper guy is dancing with you in victory celebration like nothing. Now, I'm going to show you how to defeat Wispy Woods, like, fairly and squarely. Well, first of all, Wispy Woods drops apples that you can suck and blow back at him, and he basically blows wind at you. Yeah. Oh, and if you want to get rid of your helper buddy, you just hit the B button. He'll revert back to the power. You suck it up. You can either inhale it and blow back at the enemy, or swallow it and regain your power. And that's pretty much almost everything about the helper. And that takes care of the first level. What? Stage 2 Float Islands? Float Islands? Isn't that the third stage of Kirby's Dream Land? Well, yes, folks, they've actually edited out one of the levels, so this game is going to be shorter than Kirby's Dream Land. So yeah, that's going to be. If you folks don't know, Kirby's Dream Land's original second level is Castle Lololo, and this is interesting. Oh, here's this right here. When you discard a power and your helper buddy touches it, they turn into someone else. So my Waddle-Doo, when touching the bomb icon, turns into a Poppy Brothers Jr. If you go into this store, you can get to an area with a free man, and that's always good. Watch out for the coconuts, though. They can't hurt you, but if you just stay under the water long enough, they'll dissolve. I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, watch out for the Chili and Gordo here. Ah, the Lollipop, the free man of the Kirby series. Yeah, you just grab it, you are invincible for who knows how long. I mean, look at this. See, look at this mini-boss here. Run into him, dead. Done. And then you just go into a Warp Star here, and we off to a castle? Yeah, that's right, folks. This castle looks awfully familiar. I wonder who we're going to be facing. Yeah. You see, I wanted to get this sword here, but Chili here had to destroy him. Yes. Sometimes I hate the computer thing, because, yeah. Oh, look! It's Lo and La La La! Yep, they are the boss of the second level, just like in the original game. And, their shtick is pretty much the same. They push blocks and try to hurt you and all that. Sometimes they can even push Gordos along, but yeah, it's pretty much nothing, shall we? And they're dead. And here's how you defeat them without any powers. So, originally, the boss of Float Islands in Kirby's Dream Land is a, airship called Kabula, whatever. And she is a King DDD's personal airship, and they, well, you have to have this special flying power to shoot air blasts at them, and, well, I guess they want to make this game easier for newcomers, and they decided to cut her out and make Float Island like pretty much the Castle and Castle Lo combined a little. So basically, the bosses of this level are Lo and La La La. Oh, and also these platforms right here. Well, as you can see, as you saw right there, only Lo and La 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 can walk on them. Kirby, well, can't, for example. Well, I don't know why, but it gives a little more challenge, I think. And on to stage 3, Bubbly Clouds. Oh, Kirby. Whee! Alright, so we're in this cloud-filled area. I wonder who the boss of this area is going to be. Can't be all cloudy and all that. Ah, by absorbing this Blade Knight, you get this nice old sword Kirby. I mean, take a look at his hat. This hat is kind of a reference to a certain, I don't know, green, pointy-eared hero who also wears a green cap and uses a sword. I mean, I'm not saying it homages a certain character. I mean, look how amazing the sword ability is. I mean, this is why I tried to get the sword earlier in the game. I mean, look at it. It just tears these guys apart. Effortlessly. Oh, these like chicken enemies right here. Be careful, they can follow Kirby around. I mean, see, they're following my every move, and just, yeah, dodge them like that. Oh, and here's a Krakow Jr. Well, look at me just take care of him, no problem. I mean, look at this. Dead, like that. Normally, when it's like its last third of health, it would drop bombs and move erratically everywhere, so be careful. Yeah, I ditched the Blade Knight here because I wanted to get this Mike enemy. The Mike power returns, and in this game it has well, it has unique properties. Like, for example, the Mike, you can use it 3 times, and each time you use it, it has like a different setting. For example, the first one is the standard microphone with the classic Kirby yell. I'll show you in a minute. There we go. The second is more of like a good old-fashioned microphone. Now, unfortunately, right around here, I lost the mic power, so I won't get to show you what the third one is. But the third one is more of a rock Kirby. It's like, oh, go up there to the moon, like in the Game Boy game, and you just fall into an area where you can get lots of food to replenish your health, and you can find a one-up here. So, if you get battered and being on your way here before you get to the boss, come here, refill your health. I got a buddy here. That's nice. And you just float on down. And when you float on down to the bottom, you will actually encounter a couple of enemies. One is the sleeping enemy, and the other is the hammer smashing enemy known as Bonkers. Now you can go attack these enemies and get their powers, or you can just go straight into the door and face the boss of this level. And I decided to just go straight for it. And we got Kracko, that lovely one-eyed cloud spike thing. So, Kracko, he's pretty much just the same as he was in many other games. He spits out wild dudes, he pretty much moves around in an unpredictable pattern, he rains pain on you, I guess? I mean, he drops water and causes pain. Is that water made of acid? And he shoots lightning at you. Lightning, which can hurt you. Wow. Yeah, this guy was giving me a little trouble, so I decided to get a little partner to help out. And as you can see, that the Wild Dude powers can do many things. Oh, and this, if your buddy takes too much damage, you'll get to a little spark, and it will, and three things can happen. Well, actually, two things. One, he will explode, or two, he will you can absorb him, or well, you saw him die. Well, anyway, here's how you beat Kracko without using any powers. You basically absorb, suck, and you can see how much faster it is just to do the old-fashioned way sometimes. I mean, weapons are good, but sometimes the old-fashioned way has its benefits. I mean, look at that. This is shameful, but sometimes practicality works. Ugh. Another boss down. Last stage, Mount DDD. That's right, we are going straight to the final boss of this game already. This is gonna be fun. Now, unlike the last one, there is no boss rush, so you just go straight to the boss. But before you do, you get the option of getting some powers. You get like the bomb power, the stone power, the Wallaby beam power, or parasol. I decided to get some bomb power and pretty much end this game right now, because that's very much what I'm going to do. And with the bomb power, I mean, look at this. This is for beginners. You want to just take on DDD like that? I mean, dead, like that. However, if you want to fight him the old-fashioned way, well, here it is. And you see he has all the same moves. He throws the hammer down, he jumps sideways, and you have to absorb the star and shoot it back at him. And you notice in the arena there's like a bunch of enemies. If you look closely on the left and right arena seats, you'll see Mario, Luigi, a Birdo, and a Toad on both sides. I mean, how's that possible? I know it's graphical limitations, but is it possible that the Mario Brothers clone themselves? I mean, Birdo and Toad, I mean, there's multiples of them, but how are there two Marios and Luigi? Seriously. Yeah, King DDD also tries to suck you in and blow you out. And another thing that King DDD does that was brought over from Kirby's Adventures that he can fly and try and catch you, but you can dodge that easily. Of course, he'll try and run and tackle you. He'll do everything he can to hurt you. And with that, goodbye, DDD. And just like Kirby's Dream Land, he gets blown out of his castle. Kirby has all the stars, which I guess will allow him to balloon up and carry the castle full of food to all the people of Dreamland. So yeah, this ending is pretty much identical to Kirby's Dream Land. So folks, that's it. This is Spring Breeze. A little easy, but hey, it's the first game. It's supposed to be easy. It's the introductory game. Because as you continue through the Kirby Superstar, it's going to get harder. It will get harder. But it's a fun little game. I recommend everybody start out with this one. And yeah. Yep. Yeah, you notice here that instead of the end, it's next because, well, we have more games to play. And speaking of more games, well, this is where we're saying goodbye for right now. I will upload our next video for this playthrough when I can. So this is Mega Beatman here, signing off for right now. Bye-bye.